Alright guys, welcome back to episode 34 of the Hearts career mode here on Football Manager 2018. Today man, we've got a home tie against St Mirren. We should win this, I believe. It's in the Scottish Cup 4th round. Our form's been excellent at the moment, but you never know, it is a cup game, anything could happen. But we haven't lost this season at home. I'm hoping that trend continues here today, but before we get into today's game, let's go and have a quick look at what's been happening in the transfer window, and also what our results have been like since that last game we seen against Hibernian. So, it's been a while since we played Hibernian. It was 4 games ago. Remember, we were 2-1 down with a couple minutes to go, and then somehow John Suter and then Christophe Berra. I'd have been delighted just to rescue the point, but they came back and got us the winner. Could not believe it. 3-2 win against Hibs. Fantastic. We followed that with a home draw against Hamilton. To be honest, not very impressive at all. I was disappointed with this result, and I let the boys know it. Was pretty aggressive, gave them the Sir Alex Ferguson hairdryer treatment, and it kind of worked because our next game against St Johnstone we won 5-1. We were 5-0 up with 59 minutes gone. Truth be told, we probably could have won this game a lot more than 5-0, but we took our foot off the gas, and unfortunately St Johnstone got a consolation late on with Graham Cummins. Would have liked the clean sheet, but I can't complain guys, a 5-1 win. Then we took on Dundee United next. Another comfortable win for us. We were winning 3-0. James Keaton got an equaliser late on, but we managed to hold it, get the win. Matthew Knox getting a rare appearance for Hearts. The young kid got a goal. He's a really good player. I've been contemplating lending him out here in the January transfer window. The only problem is he's on a decent amount of wages for a player of his age. I think when they signed him from Livingston was that I had to give him a good contract. So I believe he is on 1.4k, and obviously if I loan him out, there's no club that's going to pay 1.4k a week for his wages, so it's either loan him out and not be able to use him, but he'll get regular time, or keep him and be able to use him. So I don't know guys. And then against Ross County, we managed to see it this win. We took a lead early on with East Malcolm Calvi, 16 minutes in. John Suter was booked. I was contemplating taking him off. I was just about to make a substitution. I thought, nah, you know what, we'll leave him on a wee bit longer. And then that happened. A second yellow. He got sent off. 28 minutes to go. And we somehow switched to a back 3. Well, it was more like a back 5. 3 centre-backs, 2 wing-backs, a defensive midfielder, 2 centre midfielders, and just Ismail up front. We managed to see out the match and get the win. So absolutely delighted with that. So since that Hibernian game, we've picked up 10 out of a possible 12 points. And you'll see now in the league, it means we are still currently top. We're 3 points in front of Rangers. Also 3 points in front of Celtic, but they do have a game in hand. If Celtic win it, they'll go joint with us, but they do have superior goal difference. So Celtic definitely in pole position at the moment, but there's no guarantee they're going to win that game in hand. As for Celtic, we'll check how they've been since we were last here. I think they've played pretty well. Apparently they've just lost 1 game if I remember correctly. So yeah, look man, they've been, since they lost to us, they've won every single game apart from a home tie, which they got beat off Rangers 3-1, which was very good for us because it meant that otherwise they would be currently top of the league. But Celtic definitely improving. They are the form team at the moment. They've just beat Dundee United to advance to the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. Make no mistake about it, it's going to be hard to keep them behind us in the league, but there is a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. If you look at their fixtures coming up next, they do have Aberdeen, Hibernian and Hearts. 3 tough games in a row. Bad side is, they're all at Celtic Park, so Celtic will have the home advantage, but I'd like to think that Aberdeen or Hibs can take something off them. There must be at least a draw in there where Celtic are going to slip up and drop 2 points. Now, for the transfer window, we haven't really did much. I was expecting to do more. I had a few loan offers for Dimitri Mitchell. He was about to get loaned out, and then Tony Gallagher got injured, so Gallagher's going to be out for 4 to 5 weeks. Therefore, I have to keep Dimitri Mitchell. He's going to be staying, no doubt about it. And we've loaned out some players in this month. You can see Daniel Bauer, Callum Morrison, Jamie Brandon, Kel Smith, and Gadja, the Polish centre-back. No idea how to pronounce his first name, has been loaned out now. I don't think we're going to be... I did think originally that some players could leave on a transfer, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. There might be late moves for the likes of Ross Callaghan or Michael Smith, but at the moment, none of that's happening. and it doesn't look like we're actually going to be bringing anybody in this transfer window. I have to pay over the odds, and I don't really want to do that. So it looks like we'll just wait. I mean, we're doing well. We've got a good squad at the moment. I don't think we need any players in just now, but we'll probably look at towards the end of the season, and that is when we will start bringing replacements. But if the right deal comes up on transfer day, don't get me wrong, we'll take it. But at the moment, I just don't really see it. Aberdeen wanted 5.25 for Scott McKenna, and that just was never going to happen. Anyway, what if, I think Hibernian, yeah, you can see Hibernian here brought in Jack Robinson. They got him on a free, and he is valued at 1.3 million. Looks like a very good player at left back, so it's a good piece of business from Hibernian there. That is it really in terms of players being brought in. Rangers, I know, brought in this guy, Stuart Hilson, on a free for Stenhousemuir. Why? I don't really know. They must see something in him for the future. And Yo OC, the guy valued at 21.5k for Swansea. What the fuck's that? I don't know, man. I could not point to that on a map if you fucking marked it on it for me, so I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming it's an African country. I don't know, but even then, I don't know, it just sounds more like Caribbean or something, Central America. I don't know, but if you know where that is, let me know. Swansea, never heard of it in my life. So there you go, Rangers. I brought in 2 players, but they both look rather shit. Right, anyway, Scottish Cup time. And I always, in the Cups, I like to give the younger lads a chance. Don't want to lose this, but we are going to switch a few players around. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll be back for the all-important game. Alright, so there you see the lineup we're going with. We've got McLaughlin and Nets coming in over Hamilton. Same back four, more or less, apart from Mitchell's coming in for Tony Gallagher, who's suspended. Well, not suspended, sorry, injured for 4 weeks. And we'll bring in Michael Smith. He could be on his way out. He might only have a couple more days left at the club. Why not give him one final appearance? Resting Keown. Nowak in the CDM role. Harry Cochrane coming into the middle of the field, taking over for the duties of Shuhum. We'll be expecting him to attack more than we would Shuhum though, so hopefully you can get forward. Got Broadhead. He's been absolutely fantastic this season. He's probably the best player on form at the moment, along with Concalves, so we're going to keep him on. Knox in the cam role, Quintongo out in the right, and Kyle Lafferty given a start over Ismail gives him an opportunity to actually do something and stake a place in the starting 11. Going to be really hard to drop Ismail, but if Kyle Lafferty shows something here, then perhaps we could get him into the team too and even try 2 up front. St Mirren, signed Stephen Whittaker, looks like. It's got Samson, White, McShane, Ross, Smith, Stewart. They look like they're going for a pretty defensive team. Looks pretty narrow as well, so hopefully we can go out wide and cause them a shitload of problems and get into the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. We are the defending champions, so we do not want to go out at this stage. We don't want to go out at any stage, of course. We want to win this, like we did last year. Can we defend it though? That is the that is the question, and the question will be answered over the next 90 minutes. Asking me stupid questions about Tony Gallagher, man. Of course I'd rather have Tony Gallagher available, but Dimitri Mitchell, you know, is a great player himself, so it's not fair to, you know, doubt Dimitri Mitchell or not have confidence or faith in Dimitri Mitchell. Of course we do. The guy's on 5k a week. I'd like to think he's a good player. If he's not, then we're being robbed. Harry oh my god, Cochrane's taking a knock already. Knocks across the in. Suter! Almost with a goal already, man. So close there. And then we're going to have to take Harry Cochrane off already. I mean, it looks like we might have to, which is very disappointing for him, but I mean, we could give Don Cowie a chance. Don Cowie not had much game time at all this season. I think he's only made a few appearances. And it definitely looks like he's going to get another appearance today, because I don't think Harry Cochrane will be playing much longer, even though he's just had a shot off target, so perhaps Harry Cochrane maybe not. It's fucking annoying when you're trying to make a video here and the dog keeps chewing on its squeaky toys, man. What's that all about? Anyway, here we go. 23 minutes gone. And not a lot happening. We've had 4 shots to their 0, but in terms of clear-cut chances, in terms of highlights, man, it's been pretty quiet so far. Ian McShane's condition looks pretty shit as well. Another free kick here. Knox whips this one, and this time Sousa gets the header and it's in. Happy days. It looked like it looked like deja vu, didn't it? The only difference is the last corner. I mean, the last free kick Knox hit in. Souter got the header and it just narrowly went past the post. This one, Same delivery for Knox, same header for Suter, but only this time it landed in the back of the net. So 1-0 Hearts, things looking very good here so far. Ball out to Mitchell, Broadhead, can we make it 2? Quintongo, back post, header straight into the hands of Samson. McLaughlin standing over the free kick. Nowak heads it down, Harry Cochrane gets on the ball. Swept in, straight into the hands of Samson again, man. Too many balls are ending up in his hands, I'm not liking it. Oh shit, ball through to Stewart, I don't know how the fuck's that. Oh, he's hit the post. Horrible miss, but how the hell was he clean through? Don't like that, man. I think we're going to bring on Cowie now. Gives us a bit more defensive mindness in the team. Mitchell with a thunderbolt! Dimitri Mitchell, people want me to sell this guy, really? What a goal for Dimitri Mitchell. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking this guy's got a future at the club. You have to remember, he can play left mid. He can play left mid, and our two current left mids are only on loan, so maybe there is a place for Dimitri Mitchell at Hearts. Who knows? But with goals like that, man, there's no way he's getting sold. Just need to see it at half time, and I believe now we are going to take the opportunity to make some subs. You see, St Mirren only having one shot, but it should have been a goal. Could have made it 1-1. They missed it, and instead we went up not much longer after that. Scored a goal, made it 2, and that pretty much puts the tie, I think, beyond St Mirren, albeit next goal's very crucial. If St Mirren get it, they're back in. We get it, you know, the game is 100% dead. So, yeah, we'll bring on Cowie. We could bring on Shahoon, but I'm going to bring on Cowie. Play him as a central midfielder. His focus is defend. Is there anyone else we want to bring on at this stage? It's still early days. I think we'll leave it for now. Kel Lafferty not really having the impact I expected him to have. He hasn't done much. And we'll get the second half underway. Cowie coming on. Harry Cochrane coming off. It's a shame. I want to give Harry Cochrane as much game time as possible, but the last thing I want to do is leave him on the pitch when he's injured. And plus, it's a game that we're comfortably 2-0 up, so I don't think he's necessarily needed at this moment in time. Plus, it gets Don Gowie some game time. He is the vice captain. I do want him to feature at least sometimes, get him a bit of game time. But I think that's something we have to look at next season. Can Don Cowie really be the vice captain of Hearts when he rarely gets in the team? Do you know what I mean? He's lucky if he gets on the bench, never mind the starting 11. So I think we might have to look at changing that next season. Ball through to Smith. This is not looking good. Smith off the post again. You shitting me? Like, how many chances does St Mirren need? I know they've only had 2, but fuck me, that's 2 really good ones, and they've hit the post twice. I don't believe it. Could it easily been, not maybe in front, but could easily be level here with the 2 opportunities that they've had. 28 minutes now remaining. I think it's time we make another substitution here. Just bring on the fresh legs. I'm looking at who's tired and who's not. Knox is on 71%. Could take the young kid off. I mean, could bring on Windass, Shahoon, Walker. Yeah, I think we'll bring. Who will we bring on? Maybe just leave it for now. Actually, I'm looking at the people on the bench, and I wish I'd have put more. I wish I'd have put more the reserve players on the bench, or second string players. It seems like I've panicked. It looks like I've more or less put a bunch of first team players on the bench in case things were going wrong and had to bring them on. And I don't know. Knox with another lovely. Oh my God! Broadhead off the. Oh, it's a goal. Somehow found its way in. And it's going to go down as an own goal for Harry Davis. Could have easily been another assist there for Knox if Broadhead could have originally found the back of the net with his header. He didn't though, but it doesn't matter. End result's the same thing. 3-0 Hearts. And this game now is over, no doubt about it. And it might be now we make some substitutions, I don't know. Just make a couple of fresh legs. Give some other players a run out. Or maybe they want rested, I don't know. They're playing all the time. Maybe we'll just give them a rest and we'll see at the game with the current 11 we have on. Oh, lovely. Broadhead's cross into Jake Wintongo. 4-0. And this is just too easy at the moment. And I believe his Quintongo's on a 9.2. That's no bad from him. We'll bring on Walker for Knox. Screw it. Even though Knox is having a solid game. And bring on, I don't know who else could we bring on? Maybe, I think we'll just bring on Walker, will we? Or we take Broadhead off, or Windass, play Windass out there. Mongo's playing well, he's on 9.2, I don't exactly want to take the guy off. It's Ross making this, oh, another Thunderbolt for St Mirren, this time not hitting the post, surprisingly it went wide, only the third shot of the game. They've been close though on all 3 attempts, just haven't been able to defend well enough to keep them in the game. Stephen Whittaker now picks up a booking with 11 minutes to go. And unless something drastic happens, it looks like we're going to be in the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. Fuck, there's more atmosphere coming from my dog than there is in the stands, what the hell? St Mirren crowds, they're no chanting now, they're dead. I think they've all went home, and it's full time. Happy days, another 4-0 win for us, man. How many times have we actually humped teams this season? Quintongo, did he get 2 goals today, or just the one? I think he got 2. Almost getting the hat-trick. Another guy that is a really good, promising young player, and I wish I could get him more game time than I currently do. But at the moment, it's just not possible. And there you go, Hearts win the Scottish 4th Cup round. Yep, great. Jambles meet expectations and dominant win. Hearts aren't as good as they think. Oh, really? Is that what St Mirren boss said? Jesus Christ, a bit. Yeah, he's ridiculous. Oh, no. So here we go. Here's the injury I was talking about. I thought by taking him off pretty early, I wasn't, going to make it worse, but Jesus. We'll go from, but then, nah, we're happy. We'll just, whatever gets him back quick, he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks, so at least a month. It's very disappointing. Hearts to receive 8k. Quintongo was good. Very disappointing though. Cochrane's going to be out for up to 6 weeks. But what can you do? The Scottish Cup 5th round draw now is going to happen. Hopefully we get a rather, well, no, I don't know if I'd say easy. I guess, are there any easy teams left in the 5th round? I mean, just a home tie. Oh my god, I was just about to say a home tie. I mean, the good thing is we didn't get a Premiership team. I mean, I do fancy us to beat Inverness, but obviously I would have rather the home ties if we've been that good at home. Celtic getting Aberdeen. Poor Aberdeen, not having a great season, and that certainly doesn't make it any better. Ayr at home, who are they going to get? Hibernian, so looks like Hibs there should be into the 5th round. Edinburgh City still in it. It'll be Edinburgh City or Hamilton against Stranraer, and lastly, not least, St Johnstone against Partick Thistle to finish us off with an all-Premiership tie. So there you go, guys. We do have Inverness in the Scottish Cup 5th round tie. If we beat them, then we're into the quarters, and from there on out, things are looking pretty good. Can we retain our cup? Let me know what you think down below. And one last thing before we go, Nathan Broadhead. I believe when this game started, he was valued at 1.4 million. It might have been even less than that. And I would have tried to sign him, but he was on a loan. And they weren't really interested in, negotiating since he was already out on loan. But look at his value now, 8 million. I tried to get him for 2.5. Everton were not budging. They wanted 30 million. So Nathan Broadhead will not be... he's definitely not going to be a full-time member of the Hearts team, I can guarantee you that. unfortunately. But the only good thing is, I did manage to sign him, I believe, for a 2-year loan deal. Yes, he is signed for a 2-year loan deal. So, the good news is, we're going to have him for next season as well, but bad news is, after that, there's just no way he's going to be at Hearts, is it? I mean, if Everton want 30 mil, we're never going to be able... Maybe we could get another... He can be recalled as well, which is not good. Oh, no, wait. Loan cannot be terminated. Well, that's good. Thank fuck for that. So there you go. He cannot be terminated, so he's definitely going to be with us till the end of next year, which is good. Because he is definitely turning into a well, maybe not world class, but a very good player. And definitely a valuable one for us. Right, guys, so that's going to do it. Next time out, we'll probably be back to this Aberdeen game, and then we'll do a bit of the transfer deadline day, see if anything happens. And then what happens after that? What happens after that? We've got Celtic on the 9th of February. That will be a massive game. Hopefully we're away from home. Obviously, I'm not going there thinking we can win, but if we could get a draw and avoid them closing the gap on us, that would be fantastic. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Still top of the table, still in the Scottish Cup. Things are going pretty well. Few injuries to Gallagher and Harry Cochrane, which I'm not happy about, but you know what? Life goes on, guys. Still in a good position. Until next time, peace.